Cherry blossoms in Japan during 2025. I am traveling in Japan spring season, from March to April 2025. I saw the cherry blossoms out in Japan everywhere. I enjoy the beautiful cherry blossoms views in Tokyo, Kyoto, and other cities. The cherry blossoms, Sakura, in Japan typically bloom from late March to early April, depending on the region and weather conditions. For 2025, the blooming season is expected to follow a similar timeline, but the exact timing will vary across various parts of Japan. Here is a general prediction for cherry blossom blooming periods in 2025. Approximate blooming periods for popular regions in 2025. 1. Tokyo, late March to early April, around March 25th to April 5th. 2. Kyoto, early to mid-April, around April 1st to April 10th. 3. Osaka, mid-March to early April, around March 30th to April 7th. Factors affecting blooming times. Weather, unseasonably warm or cold. Weather can shift the blooming period earlier or later. Cherry blossom forecast. The Japan Meteorological Agency, JMA, typically releases a Sakura forecast in March, which provides more precise predictions for each region. If you are planning to visit Japan in 2025 to see the cherry blossoms, it is a good idea to keep an eye on the Sakura forecast closer to the date and book accommodations early, as cherry blossom season is a popular time for tourism. The Japanese have a deep cultural and emotional connection to cherry blossoms, Sakura, which has been celebrated for centuries. Their love for cherry flowers goes beyond their beauty and is deeply rooted in history, philosophy, and traditions. Here are some reasons why cherry blossoms hold such a special place in Japanese culture. Why Japanese like cherry flowers so much? 1. Symbol of impermanence, mono no aware. Cherry blossoms bloom for only a short period, usually lasting about a week or two, before they fall. This fleeting nature of the blossoms symbolizes mono no aware, a Japanese aesthetic concept that appreciates the beauty of impermanence and the transient nature of life. The blossoms remind people to cherish the present moment, as life, like the sakura, is brief and beautiful. 2. Association with renewal and new beginnings. Cherry blossoms bloom in early spring, marking the end of winter and the arrival of warmer weather. This makes them a symbol of renewal, hope, and new beginnings. The blooming of sakura coincides with the start of the fiscal and school year in Japan, April, making it a time of fresh starts and optimism. 3. Cultural and historical significance. Cherry blossoms have been celebrated in Japanese art, poetry, and literature for over 1,000 years. They are often mentioned in waka, classical Japanese poetry, and haiku, reflecting their importance in Japanese aesthetics. During the Heian period, 794 to 1185, cherry blossoms became associated with the aristocracy, who held flower viewing parties, hanami, under the blooming trees. 4. Hanami tradition. The tradition of hanami, flower viewing, is central to Japanese culture. People gather with family, friends, or colleagues to enjoy picnics and parties under the cherry blossoms. Hanami is not just about admiring the flowers, but also about bonding, celebrating life, and appreciating nature's beauty together. 5. Connection to nature. Japan has a long history of respecting and harmonizing with nature. Cherry blossoms are seen as a representation of the beauty and fragility of the natural world. The blossoms are a reminder of the cyclical nature of life, as they bloom, fade, and return each year. 6. Symbol of beauty and elegance. The delicate, soft pink petals of cherry blossoms are considered a symbol of beauty, purity, and elegance in Japanese culture. Their graceful appearance is admired and celebrated. 7. Spiritual and philosophical meaning. In Shinto beliefs, cherry blossoms are associated with kami, spirits or deities, that inhabit the trees. They are seen as sacred and have a connection between the human and spiritual worlds. Falling petals are often compared to snow, and their drift to the ground is seen as a metaphor for returning to the earth, symbolizing humility and the cycle of life. 8. National identity and pride. Cherry blossoms are so deeply ingrained in Japanese culture that they are often seen as a symbol of Japan itself. They represent the country's values of harmony, beauty, and the appreciation of fleeting moments. During World War II, cherry blossoms became a symbol of national identity and sacrifice, as fallen soldiers were often compared to falling sakura petals. 9. Community and togetherness. Cherry blossom season is a time for community gatherings. People come together to celebrate, share food, and enjoy the beauty of nature. This fosters a sense of unity and connection among people. In summary, cherry blossoms are much more than just flowers to the Japanese. They embody a deep cultural philosophy, a love for nature, and a celebration of life's fleeting beauty. This is why cherry blossoms are so cherished and celebrated in Japan.
Cái thì hỗ trợ. 这个什么意思？
是约堡。
哦，地湖的了。哇！